to the US dollar Japanese yen now. Last week I managed to get long here. It was really the perfect setup. I've been waiting on this one now for a couple of weeks. We had the break of the upper bat resistance turning the market bearish, then we had the 9 count, and then the TDF sell setup, which brought us all the way down to the weekly support level at 91.88, which I was obviously waiting for since mid-March. And just so happened that as we came down to test that level, we also made a 9 count buy setup on the daily chart, and the 4-hour buy setup on the 4-hour chart. So that's the trade that I took to get long here, and yeah, it turned out to be quite good so far. And also we had the monthly bounce as well from that level. So this is the kind of setups that I like to look for. But as I say, in the last couple of months, I think everybody's been struggling, as we've talked about in the room. From what I can gather from lots of the hedge funds are struggling as well, because there's no liquidity in the markets, and there's no real trends going on at the moment. So hopefully this will be the start of a trend here, and hopefully we've caught it at the bottom. But it's looking quite good at the moment. Looking into the early part of this week, we failed at this 94.25 level, which is we've only made 2 bearish thrusts since we made that 9 count sell setup, and obviously we failed there on Friday, the 94.25. We went as high as the 94.30, and we're now sitting at 93.95. So I mean, still looking, if we can remove that 94.25 level to the close, I would still look to buy on that level the following day, the next couple of days after that, because we'd still be below the trend continuation point, and this should be quite a strong trend here. We've got a nice bounce from the monthly, and a good bounce from the weekly. Also looking at that 93.69 level. Let's see if I can just mark that out on the daily chart. Yeah, it's this bar here. So it's not a bullish thrust or a bearish thrust high or anything, but it's a weekly high. So we've removed that to the close on the weekly basis and the daily basis there on Friday. So quite a good move on Friday. So that would be your next support on going into this week. The 93.69. So we are basically, I think anyway, about to start a sort of a new trend, get back above this 94 level, and head up towards the 98. On the weekly chart here, we've got the 95 and then the 97.67. So I would take profits at that 95. I'll be taking some more profits at the 95.28, and also we've got the up to the 98.77 level there on the daily chart. So we can try and get a few more positions going. That would be great. So we've got this 93.69 level, 93.30, which is Friday's low, to be looking at, and if we can remove that 94.25, I'd also look to buy from that level. But anytime any kind of significant levels are removed, going forward here, any resistance levels are removed, I'd be looking to buy a retest of those levels, and also any weakness in this market I'd be looking to buy as we approach any key support levels going into this week. Because if we can build up quite a few positions here, then we can start to build up the pip count on this move. So that's the general sort of play here. Okay, cheers.